All right, so approaching post-comp for Josh while he's going through this absolute ringer of a set. One of the interesting things that people need to be considerate of when it comes to the reverse out of show phase for naturals is that because naturals don't have the exogenous supplementation we're using to regulate hormone profiles, there's actually a degree of a longer period of health focus we need to worry about. Some studies, if I recall the data correctly, took up to 6 to 8 months to see testosterone levels and hormone function return to baseline normality. So the average natural person needs to take a good period of time to get healthy, rebuild their profile, get the body back to homeostasis and balance. So in the natural world, or from my approach, we're looking at fatigue management post-comp, we're looking at blood work post-comp, we're looking at health focus post-comp. Reintegration back into life, I've used that word a lot with Josh, is reintegration. There's a lot of isolation that comes through bodybuilding towards the back end. There's a lot of selfishness, a lot of self-driven focus. What we're going to try and achieve is reintegration into connection, into food, into social life, into relationships, into work, into normality, as well as maintaining a lot of the successful skills that we built. So the post-comp phase for me is as much about debriefing the show, I guess extrapolating the skills and traits we learned in the season, and then also focusing on getting healthy, getting the body back to normal before we approach what comes next. So when it comes to the training window, I tend to pull down to kind of like what I call like a health metabolite phase. We're moving food around, we're going to be driving glycogen, driving metabolites, substrates, but we're going to be focusing on managing fatigue. So there's no like top set, 1 RAR, super heavy compound movements. We're looking at accessory work, a few compounds in general, but leaving a lot of gas in the tank so that we're getting into the training, having some fun, feeling a pump, feeling good, looking good, maybe get some more photos. Each session should be intentional, but we're not going in there to absolutely obliterate ourselves. We need that recovery window to reverse out of the prep, just like we took the time to build into the prep. So I call it kind of paying back your debt, your prep debt, right? If we look at it as an evaluation currency, let's say you start prep with $10,000 in your bank account. Every week you're deducting $1,000. You do a 20-week prep, you're currently $10,000 negative, not $10,000 positive. We need to reinvest back into that account to pay off what's owed, as opposed to extracting more money from that negative account. So that's how I kind of view the reverse out of prep phase. We're reinvesting back into the body before we extract from it again.